The Punjab Kings, how did they do now? That is the team that got Harshal Patel. It wasn't Hyderabad. Harshal Patel, the most expensive Indian player at the auction, 11.75 CR. Let's take a look at what their squad looks like. The Punjab Kings, they seem very calm at the auction. It seemed like the Shikhar Dhawan impact. They ended the auction with 4.15 still left. Let's take a look at who they bought. Riley Russo was brought back into the auction. They went big for him. Chris Woakes in as well. Harshal Patel, proven at the IPL stage, hasn't had a great time in the recent past, but now with Punjab, very key to Punjab's fortunes at the IPL this year.
Yeah, I think they have addressed one of their problems. They haven't addressed both. I still felt they needed a good Indian batsman, given the fact that Shikhar Dhawan is not playing too much cricket at all other than the IPL. Yeah. And they played Atharva there 3 or 4 times. They rate him, but then they played Harpreet Bhatia for a couple of games. Yeah. But they still don't have that settled Indian middle order batsman. I don't think they managed to retain Shah Rukh Khan. I think they went after him though.
Yeah, they did.
But they couldn't get him. So that means that you have a certain situation. So I think the fast bowler part of their problem they solved. I don't think they've solved the other part, which is having another gun Indian batsman.
Let's see how the 11 looks like, because there's something interesting that Harshal Patel's arrival has done. Their problem is, as you rightly identified, Joy, who's going to play in the middle. In this team, Prabh Simran has to play 14 games.
He has to.
And he has to deliver them a big season. Shikhar Dhawan has to deliver a big season. Johnny Bairstow will play. Then they've got Liam Livingstone. Now, if Riley Russo has to get in there, then who goes out? Because you need one of Rabada or Ellis. Can they play without an overseas fast bowler? They've got Arshdeep and they've got Harshal. Yeah. It's not looking enough.
No.
So if Rabada or Ellis have to play, then Karan has to go out and Riley Russo has to come in. That's 18.5 crores going out, but doesn't matter. You still got to pick your best 11. They've got to get Riley Russo to come in the middle and get Harshal Patel to play that role. So,
but then what happens is then they get stuck at the death because Karan also gave them batting. He also gave them 3-4 overs. And so if they want him to bowl at the death as well.
If Arshdeep and Harshal Patel can be your death bowlers, Rabada is not the best death bowler in the world. So if Rabada can play that role, in terms of spin, they've got Rahul Chahar. They've got to go back to the left arm of Harpreet
Brar.
They have to go to the left arm of Harpreet Brar. So if you look at some of the issues that they had when they let go of some people, I don't think those issues have been resolved just yet.
Yeah.
Because that, they went 8 crores for Riley Russo. Yeah. They still need the top 6 to be very powerful. The moment the top 6 become powerful, there's an issue with Sam Curran.
Yes, I suppose slightly.
Unless Karan plays for Russo and bats in the top 6.
Karan has to bat in the top 6 because, see, that's my problem. My problem, and I like Harpreet Brar's attitude, I think is fantastic. But I don't think he's a 4-over bowler and I don't think he can bat above number 7.
Yeah.
And therefore, he's not giving you either. He's an average bowler who sometimes can be good.
Yeah.
He's not the greatest of batsmen. So, today's day and age with impact subs, you can't really afford to play a Harpreet.
The one thing though, Joy, is you always look at a team and say, what's the upside? What if all of them are in form? Can they play? Can they be a powerful team? Yeah. You've got Bairstow, you've got Livingstone, you've got Jitesh. You've got 3 genuine power players in there. But whichever way you look at this team, without Shikhar Dhawan and Prabh Simran Singh doing well, there is a hole at the top. So those two, whichever way you look at it, those two have to have a good IPL.
How many out of 5 on this auction performance?
Again, for me, it's a middling of performance. It's 3.5. And, I was just thinking about what he's saying. But it's just that those Indian batsmen are really what is necessary. Or Karan has to bat
at 3 or 4. Really go up. Karan has to bat. But for that, they've got Livingstone who can bat up. But Karan has to bat in the top 6. Now, if Karan bats in the top 6, then who bats 7, 8, 9, 10, 11? Then suddenly the batting starts to go away.
Yeah.
So it's a team that if everyone is firing and doing well, is a team that ticks a lot of boxes. Yeah. But at the first sign of danger, I don't think they've got the backups that they need.
How many out of 5?
For the auction, we didn't have a lot to do in the auction. 3.5. It's not like this. They did a Mumbai Indians at the auction.